Hey, welcome back to Establishing Your Digital Hoofprint. We are going through, it used to be 31, now it's 33 ways that you can establish your digital hoofprint for your equine business. My name is Abriana. I'm the founder of Black Unicorn Creative, and I am bringing to you this ultimate fantastic list of ways that you can show up for your clients online in your horse business. In the previous videos, we talked about methods 1 through 21. So go back, check those videos out if you're coming across this one first. If you've already done that, let's get into numbers 22 through 28. All right, so you are an equine business owner, and you are trying to show up online, show up for your online community, grow your online community because you need clients. You need people coming, maybe if it's not technically in the door, but you need money coming in the door, right? You need to build that revenue. You need to survive this virtual world that we are in because of this pandemic. So number 22, a way to establish your digital hoofprint and do all of those things is optimizing the search engine optimization on your website. What are you talking about, girl? Glad you asked. Search engine optimization is a way you can make sure you're getting the most out of your website. I am a firm believer that your website should do majority of the heavy lifting in your business. Why? Because it doesn't have feelings and because you paid for it to do that. That's why. So optimizing your SEO means that you use keywords that your ideal client is looking for. If they want a hunter jumper trainer, somewhere on your website it says hunter jumper trainer. You know, using different keywords will help with that. Next, you can make sure that your photos are captioned and your metadata, all the things on the back end. You know, I feel like I know this from just being in school and like having to get pictures off Google, whether it was legal or not. I'm sorry, I didn't know at the time. Sorry. But when I download a photo, it's like 11100563892A hyphen. And I was like, okay, whatever. But some photos you download, it'll say Ariat logo. That's the file name. So I can download it and that's already attached. That was done from the back end. They made sure all their captions of their photos and their metadata was correct so that when I Google Ariat logo and Google is crawling all of these sites to figure out where Ariat logo is, it lands on that picture because it's captioned Ariat logo. And it brings it up to the forefront. That's how you can show up in these Google searches, you know, having all of those things done on the back end so that you can show up when people are looking for you. You don't want any ambiguous 1139685 on your photos and nothing in your captions and metadata and all those things, because when Google's crawling your site, they're not going to be able to find you. Next, number 23 is increasing your inbound and outbound links on your website. So what does that mean? Inbound means links that are connected to you or are directing people to you. And so the only way to do that is to get on other people's platforms, you know, do blog posts here and there on other people's platforms so that their websites can link to you. You can become part of different directories and things like that, and their website link, or yeah, the directory will link to your website. And so search engines see that and they say, oh, okay, this entity right here, they got a lot of people referencing them. They must be something. Let's put them at the top of the search. Same way with outbound links, showing that you can reference other people and you have quality links, like it's not spammy and it's not like junk links to different resources or different blog posts or different videos of explaining random things. Like the search engine will look at that and say, this person values sharing information with their clients. We like that. Let's put them at the top of the search. So increase those links, increase the resources, and increase the number of resources that link back to you. Number 24 is research and comment on new industry standards. Now, there's a lot going on in the legal landscape of these giant horse governing bodies. A lot of rules trying to be changed and a lot of rules trying to be instated that people may or may not agree with. But if you have an ultimate goal of competing in whatever, some sort of achievement, let's say that involves the USEF, but your trainer doesn't know the latest rules for USEF, how confident are you going to feel continuing to train with this person? Because they cannot help you get to your goals. So whatever it is in your industry, in your, scope of work, you have to kind of be up to date on everything and make sure that you are able to relay that information to your clients. So the only way that you can do that is to talk about it. Facebook is a very, very good way to talk about and comment on different updates and changes and things like that in your industry. So you getting practice doing that will help you be able to relay the information in person conversation as well. And you show up on these platforms where you're talking about it, and someone might say, I like how they think. Let me click on them and see what they're about. I do it all the time. I usually click on people because I don't like how they think and I want to see what they're about. So even if somebody doesn't, they say, let me click on them and let me see what they're about. See what they are about. So research and comment on new industry standards. You are a professional. That's what you need to do. Number 25, develop case studies. What are case studies? They're just examples. Examples of the person that had the problem, how they came to you with that problem, what plan you guys put in place to solve it, and the results of that. Putting together case studies is kind of like a testimonial, but it's a little bit more in depth. It requires kind of the timeline of activity. I apologize for the dogs. But it requires that sort of timeline so someone can say, like, I resonate with that. That's me. I'm kind of like that too. I'm like that person. So these are the things that can help me. Okay, I might hire this person to help me get through this, whatever it may be. You don't have to share every single step because you don't want to give away all the goodies, but just a general to slightly specific transformation that this person had so that people say, oh, wow, like that actually does make a lot of sense. I do want to have that for myself. Next, number 26 is join online directories. I know I talked about that a little bit earlier, but showing up in multiple spaces is definitely needed. And as these online directories build momentum and build, it's only as strong as the number of people that are involved. So as people start using these directories as a resource, you will start to get more attention and more business from them. So I know that I created a directory, kind of a stem off of the podcast. It's called the Black Equestrian Network. And it highlights Black equestrian businesses in the horse industry like a modern day green book. And so that's just one of the ways that I try to create a resource for people to grow their business and to share it with others and let it be known that this is a business that's owned, operated by an African American. Next is number 27, seek industry awards. So if you wanted to have a successful jump off at 3.6, but you go to a trainer who's never even jumped 3.6, let alone won a jump off from it, how confident are you going to feel that they can get you to your goal? Seeking industry awards doesn't have to be that simple. Or it doesn't have to be that like, oh, you just go to a horse show, you win, and then that's your award. It can be from like business awards. If you are a photographer, you can get photography awards. I don't know why I struggle getting that out. You could, if you are, let me see, what's another example? If you haul horses, you could get like a safety designation. You could get so many kind of accolades and have these accomplishments that you can share online that will tell people like, hey, that person is the real deal. I'm going to hire them. Number 28 is collaborating with industry professionals. Now, I also mentioned that a little bit earlier, but this can be as small as going live with someone. You say, hey, you tell your people, I'm gonna tell my people. We're going live on this day and we're sharing audiences. People will learn about me that didn't know about me, and people will learn about you that didn't know about you. So collaborating with other professionals in your industry can only help push your vision, push your business, and will definitely help you get your digital hoofprint out there. Check the caption below for the previous videos in this segment and head over, well, also in the caption will be the link to download the 33 ways to establish your digital hoofprint, or you can find it on my website. So, all right. Thank you so much for watching, and tune in to the next video as we discuss the final the final 5 ways to establish your digital hoofprint. Bye.